Hello, YouTubers, friends, and family. Hello, hello. Let me close this little curtain here. I hope there's some people out there that would like to join me, chat with me for a little while. I'll give you guys a second to come on in. How you doing? As Christopher Travels says. I am uploading a video right now as I'm speaking to you. Hi, Marley. Hi, Marley Smith. Welcome. Hello, Linda. So good to see you guys. The lighting is weird. Hi, Deb. Hi, Sean. Thank you. My day went well, actually, and I appreciate that. Thank you. Hi, Mary. Hi, Pamela. I'm doing good tonight. Hi, Sheila. Good to see you guys coming in. The lighting's kind of crazy because it's daylight, so it's like a little too, I can't adjust it though. Hi, Timothy. Welcome, everybody. I just thought I would do a Friday chat. Am I still hot? Oh yeah, it's over 100 degrees today, and it's good to be home in the air conditioning. Hello, Mrs. Thoreau. Welcome. Well, good. I tell you what, it's nice to see you guys with me today. I thought that it would be a good time to, just chat a while. See what my hair needs to be done. I'm gonna go get a trim next week. Hi, who knows? Hi, Chip. Chip's from York, Pennsylvania. All right. Yeah, it's hot in Wiley, Texas, and it's hot in Knox City, Texas. Hi, Terry. It's just the way it is in Texas in the summer. I'm looking forward to October. Hey, Laurel, welcome. I think it's about 100 degrees, somewhere around there. So what's the weather like in York, Pennsylvania, Chip? Just curious. After you get off here, I'm uploading a video right now, so that'll be ready sometime after the chat's over. It's good to see you guys here. I have been busy. I went to the post office and came back home right after. I went to the Dollar General and thought I'm going to come home. Who knows? Says it reached 103 with heat index of 108 in Wiley. Wow. Yeah. It's the same thing here. And it's just like, you're in someone's home. I was in Kathy's and I went outside and it felt like I was like somebody put the heat on. I'm doing well, Terry. Thank you. How are you doing? Oh, Linda, I wish it was 40 at night here. I really do. That's my favorite time, Mrs. Thoreau, fall. I'm glad you're doing better. Yeah, I have my ups and downs. Don't we all? And mostly I think the reason I've really been feeling kind of blah and sad is the weather gets to me. I don't feel comfortable sitting outside, and I like to sit outside. It's 83 in York, Pennsylvania. Evenings mid-60s. That's nice. Mid-60s next week. I'd love that here. Yeah, yesterday, and the video I'm going to put out will have this in it. Kathy and I went to, not yesterday. Was it yesterday? Oh my gosh, it's Friday. I think it was yesterday. If not yesterday, it was the day before. But we went to Abilene together, and I went to several stores. Whoa, what's that? God, that just popped up. Hold on a minute. Let me fix this. I'm uploading. Yeah, so we went to several stores yesterday. And by the time we went to Michael's craft store, Verizon, Catherine's, and then HEB, which is a huge supermarket, um, I was out of it. I was driving, so I was so glad to get sitting back in the car. Yeah, it scared me too, Terry. Sorry. Sorry, Mary. Hi, Southern Sweet Joy. Welcome. Thanks. I'm glad I'm on too today. So oh, I'm far, Timothy. That's El Paso. El Paso's nowhere near here. We're close to Abilene if you look at a map. Uh, yeah, we went to HEB, which is like a Texas chain, but it's huge grocery store. It really has the best produce I've really seen anywhere around here. Hi, Mary. Um, Post office mailed a couple paintings, and I got a package. And in my next video, I do show it, but I'll show you guys now. Faye, her name is Faye Calder, one of my subscribers, gave me candles, 3 of them. And they're the coolest candles because they are wax and they have vanilla scent. It comes with a remote. Can you tell it's on? I don't think you can even see it. But anyway, isn't that a sweet package? A sweet package, a sweet present. So I've got 3 pretty candles and a remote. Yeah, it's crowded at Walmart's too. We didn't go to the Walmart. Hi, Patricia. I sent you, Patricia, so hopefully you'll get it next week. I know you're in Wales. We never know when it's going to happen, but thank you. Yes, Doreen, it was a very sweet gift. Hey, thank you, Sean. You have a real good rest of your weekend. Yeah, I like the candles, and I like the idea that if you set them around and you put them on, that you don't have to blow them out. You just click the thing and they go out, and they're safe. Mary, I'm not making jewelry right now, actually. It's when the autumn comes, I'll start making jewelry again. It's too hot outside. Hey, Patricia. Oh, maybe I was thinking you were someone else. Yeah, I'm sorry, Patricia. I thought you were Patricia from the UK. She bought the painting. Um, Hi, Brown Bear Jamboree. You know what's really neat is having so many wonderful people and friends. Um, some are, some are in person and some are just in my channel, but it's still, I mean, there's a connection. There is a connection. You don't have to meet somebody in person to feel their essence, really. A lot of times there's just a click. Hi, Judy. I'll make earrings this year. I didn't really make too many earrings. I've got some avocado earrings that were sent to me. They're so cute. I'm going to make those over because they're too short and little. I like a little length. So I'm going to remake those. And if I start to make if I do make some earrings, if I bring some beads in the house, I'll try to make some earrings. But I'm really into painting right now. Yes, C.E. Noble. Yes, I agree. It's cool to have candles that you don't have to worry about. Yeah, the garage where I would sit with jewelry makings is not, it's unbearable. I'm doing laundry. Actually, it's done and I got to go get it. And I almost hate having to fold it and out there. Well, there you are, Patricia Oaks. There's the other Patricia. Did you hear I sent your painting today? She bought the hummingbird. And I'm really happy. I mean, I'm sort of thrilled that people buy my paintings. Some of the paintings I want to keep, but I don't. Because this is helping me a lot because I'm kind of collecting my little money bag, and so I can go away. Plus, I need to get my oil changed. There's things to do before I go out of town this coming week. 93 in Georgia. Well, I wish it was 93 here because at 93, I can handle, I mean, it's still hot, but I can handle it. When it hits like 97 to 105, oh my gosh. Hi, Kathy. I'm doing well. How are you doing? It's good to see you. Yeah, so these are really neat because you can't knock them over and you don't have to get up to turn them off at night. So I'm going to use them tonight. Oh, that's neat, Chip. Chip says he just lives a few miles from Harley Davidson plant and the Stouffer's Cookie Company. Stouffer's. I bet it smells delicious. Yes, thank you, Mary. 86 degrees in Delaware. Yeah, I'm looking at the peonies that's across from me right now. They're going to live in they're going to Julie. She bought them and she lives in Texas. And my friend Chuck, who you guys probably have noticed, he comes in. He bought the heart. Yeah, we need some rain right here too. I was noticing that our lawn was so green in the spring with all the rain. It was beautiful. And now it's all like brown. Thank you, Doreen. Those are the first time I ever painted that delicate petals, that the peonies are. I'm going to try another one because I really enjoyed making it. Yeah, the ground is cracking. Yes, it's very hot and very dry. 114. You know what's scary is, and so far so good. My air conditioner's been working very well, but it's working hard. It doesn't turn off. I've been through Olney, Kathy, and that's a good time here. You'll enjoy the weather. Usually, honestly, the only time the weather is really horrible is really July and August. Maybe sometimes June gets really hot. Well, maybe if you hang some clothes, Mrs. Thoreau, well, then you'll get your rain. That's how it goes, isn't it? But as I went to the store with Kathy, I was so thirsty. I had to go into the store and buy, big bottles of water. I drank two of them. It was just like it just depletes me. And I really don't feel good in the heat. I don't know why it's like that, but it's like that. Well, a second air conditioner, first of all, would really put a strain because I only have a 30 amp. I don't think I could use two at a time, but it would be a backup if one didn't work. Plus, these windows, I would not want to put one in the window. That would really be not so good. I've been drinking a lot more water now that it's hot. Yes, especially the other day. I couldn't believe how much I drank. That's right, Patricia. Everybody needs to do the rain dance. Get us some rain in Texas because the farmers need it. We need it. CE Noble says, my family was just talking on Facebook about how we used to only have the water coolers where you had to go outside and water down the sides, but thank goodness we had them. Yeah, I was thinking about how people lived when there was no air conditioning whatsoever, you know? Oh man. But I guess if you never felt it, you know, you'd adapt to the heat a little better because I'm used to the coolness. Yeah, we need water. That's right. It drains me too. I just feel like I've got to get in the cool. I mean, I remember sitting at a craft show a few times and it was so hot. We were outside, you know, like in Florida or anywhere. It could have been in Florida, Georgia, wherever we were. Lily, no. And it was so hot that if I walk around like to go use a bathroom, I almost felt sunstroked. I easily get that feeling like I get a headache and I just want to sit down. One time I was so overheated that I actually had a policeman had to walk me back. Oops, sorry, Rosie. I didn't mean to do that. Rosie's right here. And Lily's on the couch being a little brat. When I grew up, when I was like, I don't know, 6 years old, we were in California and we always had air conditioning. So my mother was always one of those hot flash ladies and we'd always have 70 degrees in the house, 72. And I'm used to it. I need it cool. Oh, Judy, you can say it, but we're jealous. I'm certainly jealous. 77 degrees would be like heaven. I don't see blurry, so I don't know if it's maybe just the way it's coming in for you. I can't fix it. CE Noble says water coolers looked like an air conditioner and fit in the windows. Yeah, we're basically fans in a box with hay on the inside that would soak up water and cool the air. Yeah, I kind of remember stuff like that in Buffalo, New York. I think we had that. But my windows aren't the kind that you can stick an air conditioner in. Black Cat says, okay, thanks. I have a new laptop. Not sure if my settings are right. Other videos look okay. I don't know. I mean, I'm looking and it looks okay. Yeah, 77 degrees would be cold in Texas, which would be so nice. Well, thank you, Mary. Well, I am what I am. You know, this is who I am. So, welcome. I'm glad you found me. Yeah, I'm getting old, but aren't we all, right? It's blurry in the UK. Bummer. I'm going to put on, hold on a minute while I fix my phone. One sec. I'm going to put my cell phone on so I can also read here. Oops. Huh. Okay. What's the weather like in the UK? You can make us all jealous. Okay. Now I can see. Yeah, this is a definitely different live stream than I used to do. I know how to do it. I learned, I'm quick to learn, but it's not the same. Just bearable, not too hot in the UK. Hi, Linda from New Hampshire. I bet it's nice in New Hampshire today. What's the weather like today in New Hampshire? When I'm looking down, I'm looking at my phone. 82 degrees. Well, that's perfect for summer. I don't mind 82 degrees. You know, that's like the normal summer. But here it's probably close to 100. Right around there somewhere. It's been like that, it seems like every day for weeks. And it's not going to change for a while because the news said it was going to be hot all weekend, yeah, over 100 degrees. So last time I got gas, it was $2.31 a gallon in Abilene. Hi, Faye. Thank you, Faye. Faye's the one that sent me the candles. And in my next video, I show them. Well, I'm showing them now. There's 3 of them, and they go on and off. Love them. Yeah, I could live in 75 degrees all year long, too. What, $2.16? Oh, wow, that's good. Yeah, thank you, Faye. I enjoyed going and getting my package. My video is uploaded, so after I'm done with my live chat, I will fix the new video, and you'll see I opened my package when I got it. I thank you so much. I love to go to my post office box and get something from, you know, it could be anything. It could be a postcard, it could be a present, it really doesn't matter. I just love getting stuff from my subscribers. Hi, Donna. Thank you. The hummingbird painting turned out beautiful, and it went. Matter of fact, I sent it today. Matter of fact, the hummingbird is going to Patricia Oaks. Thank you, Faye. I love giving too. Yes, it's a good feeling. And I like to, okay, I ordered some paints that came, and they were oil paints. I don't use oil paints. I don't know how I didn't figure that they were oil paints. But my dear friend Mark, who's worked on who made me the drawers, and he does a lot. He's Kathy's husband. I gave him 2 different kinds of oil paints today. He was so happy. Yes, it was very nice of Faye. I know the hummingbird turned out good. I worked hard on that one. That was a struggle. Sometimes they just flow and sometimes they don't. You know, that's part of what I put out today, but I just left that out. Yet I put the video that's going to come out in a little while. It's got part of that day in it, but I sat in the car because she had to wait like an extra hour at the eye doctor, and I just reminisced. You know, I got in a mood, and it wasn't meant to be sad, really. Sharing a memory of my husband is not really sad. It's kind of helps me. It makes me feel like, I don't know, the memories flood, but it's not meant to be sad. It's just a memory that really warms my heart. Oh wow, thank you, Patricia. I'll be sure to look for it. Gas in Delaware was $2.44 a gallon. Doreen wants to see purple and white irises. I have done, I did a beautiful iris on a hat back several years ago, and it turned out pretty. Yes, I think the memories that I shared with you, they were intimate, but it was It's the truth, yeah, and it's good to have good memory. They were good memories, even though the one memory was of him passing away, and the last thing I remember. But it's kind of like a bittersweet, I guess. I don't know. I just got some purple paint, a tube. Hi, is that not? It's Nathan. Hi, Nathan. Everybody say hello to Nathan. DPO Family Vlog is my sweetheart. He's my uh, he's my adopted son. I'm his adopted mom. And Nathan and Nadia are the ones that have the 3 little boys, Hunter, Chase, and Tanny. If you haven't subscribed to their channel, they're doing a lot more videos now, and I really enjoy every single one of them. They're so cute. It's a really, it's a cute family, and they have a lot of humor, which is what makes it so cute. We had quite a few blue bonnets, but they don't stay up. They only bloom for a couple weeks and then they're gone. Oh, thank you, CE. Attack of Titan says I do things on the deep web, whatever that means. Timothy wanted to know if the new chickens are laying eggs. Not yet, but they any day now. We're ready for them. We're hoping. And it's Nathan's birthday coming up not this weekend, but next weekend. So we're gonna have a birthday party. Linda, wait, you're asking what is the name of the channel Kathy is on? You mean totally Kathy? Yep, there you go. Nathan says 6 to 8 months is when they start laying eggs, chickens. But with this heat being so hot, it might take longer. Yeah, they'll probably be like autumn. Well, they'll probably lay eggs. Kathy doesn't have a channel, but Nathan, who is DPO Family Vlog, they've got the channel, and he does a lot of do-it-yourself videos, and he's very artistic. Yeah, I don't know if I lost something. Yeah, so definitely if you want to see, because they have a different perspective. They're doing a family vlog, but they're in Texas, in our little town. So just go and subscribe, DPO Family Vlog, and you won't be disappointed. Yes, Chip. That's one thing you have when you're getting older is your memories, and some memories are really crystal clear, and others are foggy. What are you doing, Lily? That's Lily playing on the couch. Yeah, Southern Sweet Joy. Nathan does a lot of that do-it-yourself stuff, and he's good. He's not. I've known him since he was a little kid, like 6 years old, and I don't want to embarrass him, but he's turned out to be such a fine father, husband, and friend, and just a good man. And we all lived together, so I kind of really there's something about Nathan that I want to just squeeze his cheeks and hug him. What's going on, Lily? Come here. Look here. No? She's so funny. I wanted to tell you too. Hi, the old bear. Evening to you. Southern Sweet Joy. I saw your video. When you're using a cell phone camera, it's going to fill up. You're going to use all your storage real fast. So once you upload a video, you need to delete the video. If you have too many videos on, you won't have any space, and then you won't be able to upload anything or download anything. Kids mode, what about Kathy? I don't know what you're talking about. Who knows? What about Kathy? Explain. That's really cool. Patricia's in Wales, the UK, and she said it's coming in real clear right now. You know, it's a miracle. It really is. The one thing about the internet, when I was a child, of course, internet was, we didn't have internet. We just had outside. We played outside, you know. But the internet really brings people close. Really does. The miles just disappear. I don't know why you're asking me if there'll be a channel about Kathy. I don't get it. Oh, that's a good movie, Judy. Guess who's coming to dinner? Do I have a favorite actor from way back? Oh, I love a lot of them. Cary Grant, loved him. Right, that's right, Chip. When the street lights came in on, that's when you knew to go home. You know. You're welcome, Arlene. Yeah, I have a phone that's got 64 gigs of memory space, which is more than a lot of phones. And it fills up. I have to go in there and delete my film. I mean, delete my videos. I'll keep things that are something very special, but basically, I delete all my videos. And if I want to see them, they're on my channel. Southern Joy, Sweet Joy says that's Carolyn. Carolyn, right? Um, it's it's nice to have the internet, never be alone. Yeah, it is. Gregory Peck was really good. Clark Gable was wonderful. Um, God, there's so many older actors that were just great. Some of my favorite older movies would be Guess Who's Coming to Dinner was a really good movie. I would see it again. I consider movies that I can see over and over again, they're the best. He was a handsome man, wasn't he, Clark Gable? Paul Newman, what another one, blue-eyed, beautiful man. Rock Hudson and Jimmy Stewart. Paul Newman was one of my favorites too. What's that guy's name? James Gardner. I liked him too. Whatever Happened to Baby Jane was a crazy movie, and I did love it. Clint Eastwood it definitely is a legend. I think he's still alive too. I don't think we ever had a whistle, but as far as when the lights on the streets came on, everybody went home for dinner. Oh, that's a good video too, Linda. A Tree Grows in Brooklyn. Yeah, he's alive, Clint Eastwood. I loved Barbara Streisand movies. I loved The Color Purple. Troy Donahue was cute. He was a gay boy because I was living in West Hollywood, and he used to show up at places. Alfred Hitchcock too. Okay, I'll tell you. This is a true story. I'm not a liar. I may be a lot of things, but a liar's not one of them. And I might have even told this story before. Love Robert Redford. Do you remember the movie West Side Story? Because the guy that played what part did he play? Yeah, Clint Eastwood's 90. Bless his heart. Anyway, George Chakiris. George Chakiris was the what, I don't even know what his name was. He was the what do you call it, guy? They came from where did they come from? Puerto Rico. Yeah. Anyway, I got to watch West Side Story with George Chakiris. That was fun. I was like 21 years old. He was adorable. He was such a handsome guy. Yeah, he was gay too. My dear friend Michael, who lives in California, who is a gay man, he brought him home. He brought him because I lived with these two. I lived with a couple of gay guys when I was like in my 20s for a while, and he brought George Chakiris home, and he was like done with him. He said, "I'm going to bed," and George sat down on the couch with me, and we watched West Side Story. Isn't that interesting? And he was really sweet. And he didn't look gay or anything. He was very masculine. And he's in other movies too as a dancer. I forget which movie, old movies. Yeah, the old movies were good. I can't think of all the names of them, but there's so many of them. I've got a lot of gay friends in my life because I grew up in Los Angeles, West Hollywood, and that was part of life. Elizabeth Taylor, she was quite the actress. Butterfield 8. What else was she in? She was in a lot of stuff. Rebel Without a Cause. Yeah, Terry. Debbie who? Debbie Reynolds? Just says Debbie. Cool. Everyone used to say that, I'd say Debbie Reynolds. Oh, that was a big joke. So how many people have you got subscribed right now, Southern Sweet Joy? Is it growing? Yeah, the Sharks against the Jets. When you're a Jet, you're a Jet all the way from your first cigarette to your last dying day. Yeah, I like Turner movies too. Hey, 188. I remember when you only had 30 something. Well, let me put you straight. This is the honest truth, Joy. It takes time. It does. You just can't understand it until I've been with my channel. It's going to be 4 years in April. It just takes time. Don't think about it. Just do your thing. You'll get people. Right, Chip? He says, I remember the old TVs. You turned them on. They had a warm up, black and white. And then there's patterns at the end of the night. I remember when it shut off. Joshua, I don't know. I've been talking a lot. Hubba hubba. Judy said she saw and met James Garner at the airport. That's cool. Yeah, it's taken me 4 years. So, I remember the first 100. And then all of a sudden, my next goal was 500 people subscribed. And then, you got to 500. And to think about it, just think about what did you say, 188 or something? Here's what you need to do. Think about 188 people all in a room together watching you. That's a good amount for someone who just started your channel. Don't think you have to ignore the trolls, block them. You know how to block somebody? There's 3 dots right there. There's a flag next to their comment, hit the flag, and hit block. Exactly, Terry. Yeah, because Mary's boyfriend's singing along. Oh, thank you, Joshua. You're very kind. Well, it's just, like, it's pretty natural for me. I don't know why. It's like painting. I never had any lessons. I just got paints when, I got paints for presents and canvas, and I went for it. And this is the same way with the, channel. It's the same way when I make jewelry. I just don't know. I think you just be yourself. Don't push yourself. Don't try to be someone you're not, and you'll get, your channel will grow, and hopefully, and you get good. Stop saying you're sorry. Don't say you're sorry this, you're sorry that, because that's not fun to hear. Yeah, all YouTubers have trolls, Judy. Well, I mean, if you're on long enough, you get people that are jealous, usually. Chip said I was like the second or third person I subscribed to when I started searching for living in an RV and found others through you. And man, how the RV living grew. Yeah, I started with the RVs too because after my husband passed away, we had planned to get an RV. So I thought, I'm gonna get an RV. I'm just gonna do what we were gonna do anyway. And I started going on YouTube and you know just searching RVs, and I came up with all these different people. I've had a lot of trolls. I've had trolls. A long time ago when I first started, um, actually when I first got to Texas, which is now going to be 3 years. No, 2 years. I'm sorry, 2 years in September, I think. Yeah. Um, I had a GoFundMe, which was not a good idea, but it was a good idea. In the long run, it was a great idea because I needed an RV cover, or RV carport, because I knew that in Texas, with the sun beating down on my RV, it was going to be so hot, and the paint was going to, it was going to corrode, and then if hail came, and people warned me, and my subscribers helped me get the RV carport cover, and I'm indebted to them, and I really did need it, and I had spent all my money when I got here putting in the water, the sewer, and the electric, because that costs money. Yeah, Terry, my family, my YouTube friends keep my anxiety low. It helps. I heard the best saying ever. How do I subscribe this stream? Because I'm subscribing. If you just, after it's over or whenever, you just click the person's name, it takes you to their homepage, and you hit subscribe. Yeah, I think you should stay out of. If you mention people, I don't mention a lot of channels, and I watch a lot of channels. I don't mention one or two. Sometimes I do, but not very often. I was going to say something. Oh, the best thing I've learned, and I got it from one of my subscribers, was that hurt people hurt people. Think about that. Isn't that that's the perfect thing? That's trolls. They're hurt people. Hurt people hurt people. Yeah, Bob Wells. Thank you, Joshua. Welcome. Um, Print me up. I am doing well. How are you? That's kind of the way I do look at it, because a lot of times people just, I don't, who knows what makes somebody be rude or just spew nastiness. But I figured when somebody said that, one of my subscribers said that, hurt people. That makes a lot of sense, because why on earth would anybody put a comment on somebody's channel that, if they don't like it, they don't have to watch? I mean, that's what I do. If I don't have to agree with everything. I'm not going to put in, I don't agree with you, because why would I put my time and effort into that? Thank you, Kimberly. Happy Friday. Right, Terry. Thank you, CE. Yeah, my channel is a couple things. It was living in it full time in an RV. At first, it was looking for an RV, and I started going to the hangouts. At the time, a few years ago, they had hangouts. It was different then, and I would join the hangouts, and that's how I got to meet a lot of people in the beginning. Yeah, I don't really want drama on my channel, and I had some when I got the RV carport. Oh my God, did I get some nasty comments? Oh man, I'm glad that's over. But I started really watching every single RVer that had a channel. So I at first I thought, oh my God, that you'd think you'd get 20 people comment on how nice your channel is, or how sweet you are, or whatever, and one person saying something like, calling you a name or just being mean, and that was who you thought about. But now I don't do that. Now, if somebody's rude and they're just totally being negative, I just delete them. And if they come back again, I usually give people a chance. Um, and I just block them. I don't need that crap. Joy, I'm 68. I'm old enough. I survived the haters, yes. Hey, thank you, CE. I forgot. Yeah, if you enjoy my live streams, the only way that I can really tell is if you hit the like button. I always get thumbs down. Every video I put out, I get several thumb down, but I get way more thumbs up. Yeah, you have to get a thick skin, and at first, they're gonna hurt your feelings. You're gonna ignore all the sweet comments, and you're gonna take it to heart. Don't take it to heart. They're sad people. Hurt people hurt people. Oh, thank you, Ari Long. Okay, Allison's asking if I live in my RV so I can travel. No, I do not travel in my RV anymore. I traveled from Florida to Alabama, and from Alabama, I stayed in Alabama quite a few months. And then from there, my best friend lived here, and I had another really good friend named Chris who said, "Let me help you drive." I hated driving with the truck and the trailer. I do not like pulling a trailer. So she flew to Alabama from Seattle, and we drove to Texas together. And I was offered by my best friend Kathy and her husband to stay here on their property forever. And I don't know if it's forever, who knows, but once I got the carport, and her husband Mark put the siding around, and I got my full hookup, I'm not taking this. This trailer's not going anywhere. Yes, I sold. I had a mobile home with my husband in Tarpon Springs, Florida, and after he passed away, I had Goodwill and hospice and sales and flea market. I sold everything. The only thing I didn't sell everything. Some things that are very important to me are in a big trunk in the garage. Right, that's right. Print me up. If you click on someone that's like, let's say they badmouth you, or they're rude or whatever, hateful, click on their names. 99.9% of those people have no subscribers. They don't even have any like favorite videos. They're just they're just nasty people. Just get rid of them, block them. Yes, they're definitely my family. Yeah, Terry, don't stop YouTube because of what somebody says, because they're nobody. They're nobody. You guys understand that, don't you? I mean, if you don't have a, it's not that it's bad not to have subscribers, because you join YouTube so that you can watch videos and leave comments. But if somebody's out there to be mean and just leave crappy things, just get rid of them. You don't need to. Don't bother with them. I've learned through like doing it for, it's going to be 4 years. Well, Val, I know what you're saying, but if you do want to try a channel, if somebody's nasty, you just block them. They can never come back. Thank you, Lee. Thank you, Terry. Well, Joy, people that tell you that you're going to fall, it's because they're falling. Just turn it around. You're new to it. You have a lot to learn about it. You do. Making videos. I'm not trying to be mean either. I mean, when you first start, you don't really know exactly the ropes, but you have a sweet personality, and I think that's going to help you. Just be yourself. Don't apologize. Yeah, you're learning. We all have to learn. I mean, that's just part of it. See, Terry says I love your videos. Well, I wouldn't disable comments because I think it's fun to have interaction with people. So, um, yeah. Hi, Sunny girl. Yeah, YouTube's another world, Terry. But you just learn. I mean, you're gonna. There is a learning curve. You can't just start a channel and think that thousands of people are gonna just jump on your channel and love you to death. You just have to just put a video out and make sure you put. Do you use the tags, Joy or Terry? Do you go down in the bottom when you put the video out and put tags? Because that's really important. Hi, Lucky. So, okay, use tags. I use all kinds of tags, keywords. That's right. And you just do a word and then a comma, a word and then a comma. So it could be RV, comma, full-time RV, comma, spouse loss, comma, grief, comma, starting over, comma, tiny home, comma, small town. I have so many, and that helps. They're keywords words, so that when you do a video, it's right at the bottom. Usually your editing program, it'll say keywords, and you put a word in and then a comma. Chad, how you doing? Chad is also from Knox City, Texas. I've been doing YouTube for a while now, and a few years, and yes, there will always be haters and trolls on it. You had a video that went viral. That's cool. Yeah, when you get a lot of views, you're going to get people that are hateful, but you have to ignore them. Right. Yes, Vale. So let's just say somebody gets on YouTube and they're looking for full-time RV, people that live in their travel trailer, you could put, or RV life or Social Security or senior living, anything that has to do with what your channel or you are about. That way, anybody that makes a search, it'll come up. Judy said, I have a suggestion, Deb. Maybe you could do a teaching video dedicated to those wanting to begin a channel. Well, this is it. Oh, Lee, I have so many wonderful subscriber friends that have sent me letters and cards and gifts and money and everything. And I've never said, send me money. I would never say that. But I'll tell you what, when you live on Social Security and you're in your late 60s, and it does take time to make money, you don't make any money on YouTube until you have 1,000 people. So you can't do it for the money because it's going to take a long time. I just use my cell phone. I know a lot of people get the rings that brighten up their face, and they got YouTube, the GoPros and the fuzzy microphone. And you know what? For me, I just do it simple. That's all you need. 4,000 hours. Oh, you have to do 4,000 hours. There you go. Chad's telling you the truth. Chad is a good man. He we're all so different. Everybody reaches certain people and can relate to certain people. Not every channel on YouTube is something I want to watch. But I do like channels that have completely the opposite of me. Like I watch Trisha Paytas, which she's crazy. Or I watch I really like, my favorite channels are RVDebs. They travel on their sailboat. It's friends and family. They just had a baby. La Vagabond, which is another. I don't know why I love these sailing video people, but I like all kinds of stuff, not just RVers. Yeah, Joy. Joy and Terry, you're new to this. Just try to understand what I'm saying. That if somebody says nasty things, block them. Don't even give them an answer. Don't answer them. They don't deserve an answer. And sometimes just regular people, not trolls, regular people, they just seem to have a personality that always takes the other side, tries to tell you what to do in a nasty way. And I don't normally block those people, but I don't give them the time of day either. Hi, Alex. I really enjoy talking to people. And I was an entertainer for so many years that I could take a room full of people at a lounge and I could just get them in a really good mood and have them singing along with me. I like to make people comfortable. I used to be in my 20s, I'd said, I want to be Merv Griffin. Now, Merv Griffin you got to be pretty old to know Merv Griffin. What are you doing? Rosie? What are you doing? Yeah, so like I've always been one of those kind of people that I really enjoy having people that relax with me. I'm not real hyped up. I don't like to be, full of hyped or drama. Right, Mary, disagreeable. There's always disagreeable people. Yeah, the Merv Griffin show and Mike Douglas too. And Joey Bishop. I like the idea of like a host. So when I used to entertain and play the guitar, I felt like I was the host. And I always, even now, in this type of situation, I feel like I'm a host. And I want you to all relax and chill out and share. Everybody talk. And it just works for me, and I've done it for all my life. I just that's who I am. Yeah, well, and I have my shy times. If I go to like somebody's house party, I am not the center of attention. I am sit back and watch people. I'm a people watcher, but I'm a people person, like this type of thing. Yeah, the Dinah Shore show, she was great. Yep. So that, I grew up watching those shows on TV. My mother loved them, and played the guitar since I'm 12, and I just became like an entertainer, and um yeah. Thank you, Mary. I almost got a job as a um this is another job I went on. I didn't get the job, but I went for a job for the Home Shopping Channel as a host. And the reason I didn't get the job, wait till you hear the reason. Well, at the time, I was probably in my late 20s, maybe 30s, early 30s. Actually, I think it was in my 20s. I put in my you go down. It's like an audition, and then they call you back. If they call you back, you have to take a drug test. I failed it, and it's not that I was on drugs, but they ask you if you smoked marijuana. And at the time, I didn't lie. I just said yeah, and I said sure. If I go to a party and somebody hands me a joint, I'd smoke it with them. I didn't get the job. Hi, Peggy. Hi, I miss my life. Sadness forever. That's a sad name. Oh my gosh. I know. Isn't that awful? So I didn't get the job because I didn't pass the lie detector test. Well, I don't want you to be depressed in my room here. We're trying to be not depressed. So try to lift your spirits up. American Bandstand was a good one. We had Shindig, Where the Action Is, American Bandstand, Lloyd Thaxton. Hi, Doreen. Everyone seems pretty fine today. I can call you Jocelyn. Okay. That would be a better name for you. Listen, we all get depressed, Jocelyn. So, it's part of life. You just can't let it take you down. You have to say, no, I'm going to get out of this depression because I'm going to fake it till I make it. Well, that's cool. Print me up. Hi, Maxie Doodle. Lily, come here. Come here. Now, come here. Please come. Come here. Come here, baby. Come here, poo poo. Come here. Come here. Come here. I want to talk to you. Come here. Come here. Oh, boy. Yeah, fake it till you make it's a good thing. Terry, you're leaving. I'm so glad you joined me in chat, and I hope that you got something out of it. Just remember, we can let people bother us, or we can say bye, block. Yes, Terry, my little sweet baby. Chad, I missed what you said. Let me see if I can. Don't forget before you leave the channel to give me a thumbs up. This is Lily Bell. She's 5 years old. She's a long-haired Chihuahua. She has quite a mind of her own. and she's real sweet. You know what's really nice about this dog and my other dog, Rosie? They love children. Chip says that it always makes us feel good to remember old days. That's true. He said, I remember when we got our first push button phone. I still remember that. You know, I remember when we got push button phones. My mother had a red phone and a princess phone. Thank you, Mary. Yeah, a thumbs up always helps. And that way, when I later on I see, you know, 100 or maybe less, but whatever, I'll shoot for 100 thumbs up. I think that's great because there's always people that do thumbs down, and I'm like, oh, I got about 20 people that come into my channel and they thumbs down immediately. Southern Sweet Joy says, I remember the microwave they used to cost an arm and a leg. Yeah. Well, right now there's 67 people in this chat room, and if you could all like click down and find the thumbs up, because I only have uh, 31 thumbs up. So if you're enjoying this, this is the way you can show me that you do. Oh, thank you. I'm glad, uh, Jocelyn, that you feel better that I'm uploading. Yeah, just change your name back to something more happy. I loved the Beetle. My sister had a Volkswagen Beetle. My dad was in the car business, so I always had a car. My very first car was a blue Ford Falcon, and I called it Baby Blue. What was your first car? I'm glad you're going to change your name because that's sad. It makes me sad. I don't want to be sad. First calculators cost hundreds of dollars. Can you imagine? My dad worked at this Prince Chrysler Plymouth in Los Angeles, and he would do contests. I remember him coming home with transistor radios for me and my sister. Oh, we were so excited. A 71 Nova, a Chevy Vega. I'm sorry, I'm looking. First car was a 1968 Oldsmobile 98. I had an Oldsmobile 98. I had an Oldsmobile 98 in like 1974. A 65 Chevy. Doreen had a Ford Falcon, a red and white one. I had a blue one. Bonjour, I don't speak French. Yeah, we need happy, happy. Exactly. Val said my mom had a 78 Stingray. I remember those. I thought it was so cool when she could pick me up from school. Thank you, Print Me Up. Thank you for that. Super Chat. I love Super Chat because it really is helpful for my month. So thank you. Lucky's got a bunch of chihuahuas there. He said, I'm back with I have a bunch of hard-headed dogs. I'm going to get me a cat. I think they're smarter. Who knows had a Chevette. Mary, you had a 71 Firebird. I asked everybody what their first car was, Lucky. Maxie Doodle, my trip is, I'm leaving on the 20th. I had a lot of cars. because my dad sold cars. But my first one was definitely a Ford Falcon. But I had a Datsun 810 for a long time. I had a Toyota Corolla. When I first bought my first new car, was a Toyota Corolla. I'm planning on having a good one. Linda had a gold Mustang. That's a neat car. Welcome back, Joshua. Welcome back. Okay, 1936 Chevrolet. Backward doors. Wow, 1936. Can you imagine? That's an old car. My first car was a 1965. I remember my dad and mom had a DeSoto where you had the push button drive in reverse. I remember you. Hey, Southern Sweet Joy, good luck with your channel. Take your time. Don't think about it. Just enjoy putting the videos out. And don't forget to delete your videos after you're done. Then your phone will work for you, I promise. Yay, Joshua, I remember you. I watch your videos, Joy. I go to see how you're doing. I just want you to not worry about how bad they are or how good they are. Just be you. You're cute. You're sweet. Yeah, the push buttons were cool, Doreen, but I remember that the DeSoto, for a while, the reverse didn't work. Wow, Linda. She said my dad had a black Ford with a rumble seat where the trunk would be. That's an oldie. Joshua Dreen says, bro, I have a mansion. Do you now? 55 Thunderbird phase car. That's cool. Yeah, my dad was in the car business, and my cousin Maxine, who lives in Clearwater, she's in her 70s. She wanted a 57 T-Bird, and my dad got a 57 T-Bird for her. Well, on most of, hopefully not this one yet, but on my channel, underneath where it's got like show more, there's a P.O. box. You can send me stuff if you want to. And you can also subscribe to my Facebook, my Instagram, and my Etsy shop. I remember the 8-track tape stereo. I was a disc jockey for a while, and we had 8-track tapes. They were bulky, weren't they? Kathy Bailey said I had a Plymouth station wagon and a Ford Cortina. I don't know what that one is. Hey, PNW Granny, how are you? She says my husband's favorite car was the T-Bird, Thunderbird. Yeah, they were pretty. Lily's relaxing. She's chilling. Judy said my best friend had a 62 Pontiac. We went cruising as teenagers up the main drag, Spokane, with tons of other kids. Loud music. Oh, I did that too. Hola, Laura. Yeah, I remember when AM was the only radio, and then FM took over. Now I have XM radio. I really love it. Anyone ever drive in a Rolls Royce? I did once. Wow, Linda, you collect a lot of stuff. That's something. Yeah, I had a friend. My sister and I had a friend who owned a shop, a clothing shop. He was in Beverly Hills, and he bought a burgundy colored Rolls Royce. That was really awesome. And I had a friend that had a what were they called? The sports car, Porsche. I've been in one of those too. If you scratch Lily's back like this, she'll stay here forever. Hey, Giggle Fishy. Well, I'm not going to sign off yet, but I'm glad you made it. It's always good to have you here. Chip's cousin had a 62 Corvair. Yeah, cars used to be made out of like iron. Now they're made out of plastic. If you sit on the hood of a car, you'll cave it in. Studebaker, that's another oldie. Hey, Marion, thanks for coming in, sweetie. Appreciate it. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you enjoy this chat we're having. Oh yeah, Granny, that's moving is always hard. I couldn't do it because of the temperature here. I couldn't do anything strenuous outside right now. I've seen Teslas because I watch I watch a couple channels where they drive them. Those are really wild cars. Hi, Isabel. You figured out how to do this. It's neat to see old classic cars, really. One thing about living in Los Angeles, especially in the West Hollywood area, boy, you could see some pretty cars. Everybody had a Mercedes in the 70s. Thank you, Isabel. Nice to meet you too. Welcome to my channel. Subscribe. Yeah, DeSoto. I gotta feed the dogs, actually. I make them good food. They're having, I make it like enough for a couple days. Chicken with peas, carrots, and string beans tonight. Faye's a twin. Your twin sister had a 62 Corvair. Cool car. Remember the Pintos? They weren't such great. One of the worst cars I ever had was a Pacer, an AMC Pacer. It looked like a fish, like a fish tank with the windows. My dogs like string beans, carrots, and peas. Kathy Bailey said, I went on a date with a guy who drove an old time Hearst, and his hair was to his waist and made him wear a wig. Okay. Yeah, Pacers were funny looking cars, and I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all. But my dad would get me cars, so I didn't really, I was lucky to have a car. I've helped you so much. Well, that's nice, Maya. Thank you for letting me know. What was the thing? I don't remember that. I don't remember. But I do remember all the different cars. Now they're all different. Oh, hold on a minute. I got to read this. Mark is asking me if I want to come and play dominoes with him. And I do, and I have to feed the dogs too. So, nice Corvair with red leather seats. See, that's a beautiful car. I bet that was fun. Right, Pintos were not good cars. Neither was the Pacer. The Gremlins. Listen, I have enjoyed, I hope you've all enjoyed this. And if you did, please make sure you give me a thumbs up. And I really appreciate each and every one of you that join me in these talks. I thank you so much. I might even be able to do maybe another live stream maybe on Saturday or Sunday. So we'll see. Who remembers Tucker? I don't even know what Tucker is. Thank you, Val. I will have a good evening. I hope you all have a good rest of your weekend. And we'll do this again. Okay. So until I see you next time, be happy. Thank you, Print Me Up. Thank you, everyone. Peggy, Val, Peggy, CE, Judy, Kathy, Candace. I'm going to put a video. I already uploaded it. I just have to get it out to you. So that'll be coming out tonight. And I really do appreciate all of you. And I'm trying to figure out even where I end this thing. I don't even see where I end it. I guess just by closing it off. Thanks for watching. Okay, Lucky. Thank you, Granny. Give me a thumbs up. Have a good night, and I'll talk with you guys later.